In the vast timeline of human existence, there are civilizations that rose to unimaginable heights and then suddenly disappeared, leaving behind only scattered ruins, whispers of myths, and unanswered questions. These lost worlds stand as reminders that human power, no matter how mighty, is never eternal. Tonight, we dive deep into the truth behind lost civilizations that vanished, mysteries that continue to haunt archaeologists, historians, and seekers of hidden knowledge. Let us journey through time, where silence speaks louder than words, and forgotten cities beg to be remembered. We begin with the story of a desert kingdom once bathed in gold and wealth. Ancient texts describe a land with towers reaching toward the sky, where caravans carried spices, incense, and treasures across endless dunes. This was not merely a settlement, it was a thriving empire. Yet one day, the people vanished, their homes swallowed by shifting sands. The wind still whispers through the ruins, but the question remains, was it climate change, divine punishment, or the greed of rulers that led to their downfall? Archaeologists have unearthed clues: collapsed wells, abandoned trade routes, and inscriptions warning of arrogance. Perhaps this kingdom serves as a timeless lesson, reminding us that wealth without wisdom turns to dust. From the desert we move to the jungle, where stone pyramids and temples rise like forgotten guardians among vines and roots. Here lived a civilization with knowledge of astronomy so advanced that they charted the skies with breathtaking precision. They built cities aligned with celestial movements, calendars more accurate than many used today, and an understanding of time that still amazes scholars. Yet, despite their brilliance, something caused their great cities to fall silent. Was it warfare, disease, or the exhaustion of natural resources? The truth may be a combination of all three. What is certain is that the jungle reclaimed their monuments, and for centuries, their voices were silenced until explorers uncovered the remnants and reignited the questions that have no easy answers. Far across the oceans, we find another enigma, an island in the middle of nowhere, dotted with giant statues carved from volcanic rock. Each face carved into the stone holds a mysterious gaze, watching the horizon as if waiting for something or someone to return. But the people who once raised these statues are gone. Legends speak of struggles between clans, of dwindling food, and of forests cut down until the land could no longer provide. Some say the statues themselves hold spiritual energy, guardians of a people who could no longer survive the changing tides of nature. Their story is a chilling reminder of how fragile balance is between humanity and environment. Once harmony is broken, collapse becomes inevitable. And then there is the story of a city that legend says drowned beneath the sea, a place of wisdom, art, and unmatched architecture, where philosophers and inventors shaped the world. Many have searched for its ruins, some in the Mediterranean, others across the Atlantic. To this day, no one has proven where it truly was, or if it even existed. Yet, the idea of such a city continues to inspire explorers and dreamers, because deep down, we all fear the possibility that entire civilizations can vanish in the blink of an eye, leaving behind only myths that outlive the truth. In the mountains there are stone fortresses built so high in the clouds that it seems impossible for ancient people to have raised them. Walls fitted with precision so exact that even a blade of grass cannot pass between the stones. Here, people mastered agriculture on steep terraces, building a society capable of feeding thousands in the harshest of terrains. They worshipped the sun, honored the earth, and lived with discipline. Yet invaders, disease, and the unstoppable march of time eventually erased their glory. What they left behind, however, is a silent testimony: perfection in stone, unmatched in endurance. Across Africa, hidden beneath layers of dust and history, there once stood kingdoms of iron and gold, with cities full of artisans, scholars, and traders. Their rivers carried wealth, their kings commanded respect, and their stories spread across continents. But war, colonization, and shifting trade routes stripped them of power, reducing great empires to whispers in the chronicles of others. Their contributions, however, still echo in music, art, and oral traditions, reminding us that civilizations never fully vanish, they transform and live on in new ways. Even in the frozen north, legends speak of cultures that thrived in brutal climates, adapting to ice and snow. They hunted, fished, and built networks across impossible landscapes. Yet, changing temperatures, natural disasters, and isolation led to their decline. Today, only fragments of tools and bones remain, buried under layers of permafrost. The earth itself keeps their secrets locked away, but every discovery brings us closer to understanding their survival and their disappearance. What unites these vanished civilizations is a common thread: humanity's struggle with nature, power, and time. Each society thought itself permanent, yet none could escape the forces that reshape the world. Whether through greed, environmental collapse, warfare, or natural disaster, the end came swiftly, leaving us to ponder their fate. Their stories are not only about the past, but warnings for the present. If mighty civilizations of old could vanish, what does that mean for us today? Perhaps the greatest truth behind lost civilizations is this: nothing is truly lost. Every ruin, every broken wall, every forgotten statue holds memory. The stones remember, the earth remembers, and when we listen closely enough, we too can remember that our choices now will one day determine whether our own civilization becomes a story told by future generations, or a legacy that continues to thrive. If you've made it this far, then this journey means something to you. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button like it's your destiny. Like this story if it moved you. Share it with those who need an escape, and leave me a comment, because your voice matters here. This is just the beginning. Is this story inspired you even for a second? Don't just scroll, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and share it with a friend who would like this. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. Thank you for your support and watch.